I had to write, usually I just talk off the top of my head, but I had to write down some notes today because I want to remember to say all I want to say. So today is the day, as you know, that we're marking the retirement of Janet, Debbie, and Gordon. And in many ways, this is a sad day for us because very soon we know that we're going to be losing some very treasured coworkers who actually feel a lot more like our family. And it just so happens these family members all come from the same section, all from New Visions. And this is a section that has grown and changed in leaps and bounds over the time that they've been with us. And they were a huge part of the change to the nationally recognized structured discovery program that we have today. We'll start with Janet. As she said, Janet's been with us for 15 years. First as an office assistant for our admin, and then as a secretary for the New Visions program. As you've heard tonight, everyone knows her as a friendly, welcoming voice, whether it's on the phone or in person. And when people walk in our doors for the first time, they're often facing the greatest challenge of their life. And yet, Janet, you have the ability to make them feel welcome and comfortable and genuinely cared about. When I think of you, Janet, the first word I think of is kindness. You've given tirelessly of yourself for our staff and our consumers. And even when you were stressed, you always kept a smile, almost always kept a smile on your face. I'll miss hearing about your days of beauty, sharing your tips on dealing with curly hair, your yearly Cane Hall Road calendar, thanks gratitude, and your wall of pictures, especially all the children and babies and pets up there behind your desk. I'll miss the look you give us when we give you yet another accident report. I'll miss you speed walking even when there's no particular rush. You're the only person I know who can make wearing athletic shoes with a dress look classy. I'll miss the days of the week cartoons that you post outside on the wall. I'll miss your kind words and your listening ear when I was going through difficult times. I'll always appreciate you taking genuine interest in my life, including my family, especially my Vogel stories. I appreciate you teaching me about courtesy, humility, and putting others before myself. And while your lovely presence will be missed in the office, the great work that you did here, and the friendships that you've made here, ensure that you will not be forgotten anytime soon. What you achieved at opono made a huge impact, and that's not so easy to do these days. Thank you for being a tireless professional, a helpful coworker, and a good friend. Debbie, your relationship with Ho'opono has changed over the years, from consumer to student to colleague and to friend. Deb, I know all of us here and the countless students you've taught are so thankful that you retired from your career in audiology and decided to come and work with us. Just like I know you're glad that you made the change from personal home management to Braille after so many years. You're a super fantastic Braille teacher. We'll all miss your fierce conviction of belief and your ability to speak your mind and intelligently argue your point. You're a strong woman. And even when debates get a little heated, you can always walk away without holding grudges. That's something, after all, that's necessary in any family. We will all miss your willingness to laugh at yourself and to share your honest stories about overcoming various challenges in your life, which you've used to mentor others. We've heard from the students here today. I'll miss your healthy food contributions at potlucks and at parties. Who knew that black bean brownies could taste so good? And of course, we'll all miss your suggestions for the next great series or the next great book to read. But on a personal note, Debbie, most of all, more than anything else, I'm going to miss my singing partner. I'll miss the incredible harmony of our voices blending together. At the karaoke parties or the Christmas parties, joy too. The best. And when I think of you, Debbie, the first word I think of is creativity. You've been so wonderful to work with. So many brilliant and creative ideas and suggestions that I've lost track. And you'll be sorely missed. It's been an honor and a privilege to work with you. And the friendships you've made here at Ho'opono will continue, I know. Gordon, I'm still not quite sure that I'm ready to believe that you're going to retire. He's worked at Ho'opono for about 31 years. Can you guys believe that? 31 years at Ho'opono. Gordon, for me, the word that best describes you is loyal. Gordon started off as the workshop supervisor for many years, which was a very different time here at Ho'opono, with a very different philosophy about blindness and the capabilities of blind people. And when we decided to change from the medical model to the structured discovery model that we have now, Gordon jumped on board, eagerly soaked up all he could learn from other centers like Iowa and Louisiana, and he made a radical change in the way that he taught his students. And you've heard some of those stories today. And I know that he always had that in his heart, and he always believed in the capabilities of his students. You can see it not only in the beautiful and intricate woodwork that they make in his class, but also the way they leave class feeling a little less afraid and a lot more confident. And it's also evidenced by the fact that he was awarded this Department of Human Services overall DHS Sustained Superior Performance Award several years ago. Gordon, I'll miss your institutional knowledge, your humility, your respect, your work ethic, and your unwavering sense of honor. I can't think of a single time you said no when I asked you to help in some way. I also can't think of a single time I ever asked you a question about the quirky building that we're in when you didn't know the answer. Need a wrench? Ask Gordon. Where's the water shut off? Ask Gordon. Need advice? Ask Gordon. Need someone you can rely on every time to get the job done? Gordon! And although a lot of the students have mentioned today that you're known as the strictest teacher, you're also appreciated for your knowledge and your high standards of students. You're also known as telling the bestest ghost stories. And on a personal note, Gordon, I want to thank you for your continuous encouragement that you've given to me over the years. So now, best wishes for a wonderful retirement, Gordon. You can fix everything in your house that needs repairing until you run out of things to do, and then you can come back and help us again. I hope I can get you on speed dial. I hope your family doesn't mind. So everyone, just to close, everyone in this room knows that you don't come to work at Ho'opono for the money. People come to Ho'opono to make a difference in the lives of our consumers, to teach them that they can accomplish their goals and become whatever they want to be in their lives. And when people come to work at Ho'opono, it's a way of life. It's a family, however dysfunctional at times, however gassy at times. We depend on each other. We celebrate together. We've mourned together. We cheer each other on, and we compete against each other. And sometimes we grumble at each other. But together, we make the best team in the world. Janet, Debbie, and Gordon, you will always be a part of the Ho'opono Ohana. Please accept our deepest gratitude to all three of you for everything you've done for us, directly or indirectly. Thank you for inspiring all of us every day at work. Thank you for for your many years of service. We all appreciate, respect, and love you so much. For the dedication and hard work, you deserve the most exciting, healthy, happy, and stress-free retirement ever. Best wishes from all of us to all of you.